What teaching moment from your step-parent backfired worse than they ever imagined? When my stepfather Doug moved in 3 years ago, he implemented his organization system. If anything was left out of place, it went straight to the trash. But only my things. My textbook on the kitchen counter, gone. My jacket on the chair, trash. My phone charger in the living room, disappeared forever. You need to learn responsibility, Doug announced after throwing away my graphing calculator. Things have homes. What about Tyler's Xbox controller on the floor? Tyler's just a kid. Tyler was 15, 1 year younger than me. And Emma's makeup all over the bathroom? Emma's going through a phase. Emma was 17. I tried reasoning with my mom. He threw away my work uniform. I had to buy another one. Doug's just trying to help you build good habits. By costing me $40? Stop being difficult. Fine. If Doug wanted to teach lessons about things having proper places, I'd be an excellent student. I started simple. Doug left his reading glasses on the coffee table. Into the trash they went. Have you seen my glasses? He asked that evening. Things have homes, I said. Maybe they went home. He bought new ones. Those he left on the kitchen counter. I threw them out too. Then his wallet appeared on the dresser in the hallway. Gone. His car keys on the wrong hook. Trash. His work badge on the dining table. Disappeared. Someone's stealing my things, Doug complained to my mom. Are you sure you're not just misplacing them? She asked. Week 2 escalated. Doug's prescription bottles in the kitchen instead of the medicine cabinet. Thrown out. He had to call his doctor for emergency refills. The doctor's office started flagging him as suspicious for requesting so many replacements. His lucky golf ball on the mantle? Trash. He'd had it for 15 years since his hole-in-one. He spent 3 days searching for it. This is insane, he told my mom. My blood pressure medication is missing again. Maybe you should be more organized, Tyler suggested. Playing video games with controllers scattered everywhere. Doug's phone left charging in the kitchen. I threw it away. He had to buy a new one and lost all his contacts because he never backed anything up. His boss couldn't reach him for 2 days and wrote him up. His special anniversary watch on the bathroom sink? Gone. It had been his father's. He actually cried about that one, but I reminded myself about my grandmother's necklace he'd thrown away because I'd left it on my nightstand. By month 2, Doug was constantly replacing things. His leather jacket on the wrong coat hook? Trash. Work laptop bag in the living room? Gone. Laptop and all. His company made him pay $2,000 for the replacement and put him on probation. He started carrying everything with him in a huge backpack, paranoid about leaving anything anywhere. I look like a crazy person, he muttered, wearing his backpack to dinner. Things need homes, I said helpfully. The explosion came when Doug left his tax documents on the dining room table. All of them. W-2s, receipts, 3 years of returns he was organizing for an audit. I threw them all away. The trash had already been collected when he realized. Doug stood in the driveway, watching the garbage truck disappear around the corner. Those were for an IRS audit, he said, his face white. 3 years of documentation, gone. The IRS didn't care that his documents were missing. Without proof of his deductions, he owed $47,000 in back taxes and penalties. He had to take out a loan against the house, but that wasn't the breaking point. The breaking point was when he left the loan documents on his desk in the den. I threw those away too. The bank called it failure to complete paperwork. The interest rate jumped from 4% to 18%. The monthly payment tripled. Doug had to sell his boat, his motorcycle, and his truck. He worked overtime every week but still couldn't make the payments. Then Emma left her entire makeup collection spread across the bathroom counter during this chaos. Doug, desperate and frantic about money, started screaming at her to clean it up. Why? Emma asked. You never cared before. Because everything left out gets thrown away. Since when? Tyler asked, his gaming setup still covering the living room. Doug looked at me. I shrugged. I learned responsibility. Things have homes. You taught me so well. Doug tried to implement new rules. Nothing gets thrown away. Everything stays where it is. But the loan payments were crushing them. My mom asked me to stop, to help them figure this out. I'm just following Doug's system, I said, packing for college. Things out of place don't belong. I moved out the next week. Doug's still working overtime. I heard he had to sell the house and move into an apartment. Tyler and Emma still leave their stuff everywhere.